Morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest champagne. Your favorite's favorite on all the angles, on all the networks, on all the kabooms, on all the kapums. Shout out to Big Truce in the building. Truce, I was watching that reaction video you did last night, and I like the little samples. And believe it or not, that perfect sample, I had it lined up to throw on the podcast, but you got to it before me. So big shout out to you. I like that. It's definitely exciting, and I like the laughing track that you throw on too. So shout out to Big Truce, guys. Truce is a crypto comedian, and make sure you follow him. And he's one of the crypto bros. I appreciate you, Truce. Let me drop a bomb for you. Kaboom, guys. Bitcoin, big move for Bitcoin coming soon. I came across an article that says Bitcoin is days away from a major move. And I want to show you the article, the charts, and more. But let me shout out all the maniacs there tuning in as Bitcoin is taking a little pullback. I told you guys, be prepared for some pullbacks. We may dip under 9, which we are right now. I'm not concerned. It's bearish for the short term, but still, according to my technicals, my opinion, and the rest of the maniacs that I'm coming in contact with here, it's still looking strong. Okay, bearish for the short term, mid to long term, still strong. In our opinion, I gotta say it over and over and over again because you shouldn't be coming to YouTube for any professional opinions. Indeed, shout out to XPO, shout out to Truce and the rest of the boomers. Drop a comment. Let me know if 10-4 you read me. Roger that. Shout out to Irish. I see you. Guys, make sure you caress all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. It's a big move for Bitcoin coming soon? Question mark. Question mark, guys. I'm asking these questions. I came across an article that says that we're days away from a major move here. And, we'll review it. We'll give our opinions and more. And we'll check out the mathematics over there on the coin market cap. And as always, I'm spreading the daily bread here, and I'm here open for comments, questions, and I keep it real with the community. So that's what we're doing. And we're pouring the champagne, and every day the champagne gets stronger. Make sure you're following me there on dlive.tv/champagnecrypto. I've been doing the things that make you go broadcasts. They expire every about 3 days. There's one up right now. Occultism, the law of the land versus the law of the sea. And, I want you to tune into that one if you like the strong champagne. If you like the strong champagne, sometimes you got to sip the strong champagne and, disinfect the bad bacteria that may be possessing you. Short-term dip, but get ready for that pre-halving pump. Yeah, I agree. I think there's going to be a pre-halving pump. I don't think that pre-halving pump is going to take us to all-time highs, but it's going to take us higher than we are now, in my opinion. The whole channel should be called In My Opinion, In My Crypto Opinion, just in case, there's cucks out there on YouTube. And, there's some people out there they think that 19-year-olds are still kids. And, we had that conversation the other day, like, there's dumb 19-year-olds. Maybe some people need to get censored. I totally disagree. I'm holding all 19-year-olds responsible for whatever dumb move they get into. Okay, guys? At 19, you're a little hairy already. And you should be able, okay? You should be able to stand straight, if you know what I mean. How's it going, Irish? All right. Yeah, I agree with that opinion. That's true. Shout out to you. Let's go ahead and check out today's math over here, and look at the charts over here. I'm getting these ads. Guys, let this be evidence that the ads are rolling in. Of course, this is the only thing I shill. Brave browser, because they give me $5 if you download it. So far, so good. If the moment they act funny bunny, I'm going to snipe them out the box. But up until now, it's been way better than using Google Chrome. And I get a few bucks here and there just by surfing the internet. So can you. Let me click on this eToro ad. I'm not doing business with them or anything, but they'll give me some bad tokens for clicking on this ad. Boom, boom, boom. I got the link down below if you want to touch that. Let's get back to the matter at hand here. 88. We're seeing some pressure. Okay. We said yesterday that we, wouldn't be surprised if we dipped under 9. And we were looking at support levels there about 88. So we're getting close. And we'll talk about what the next big move may be. I think that we may be touching the bottom here for the short term. But, let's analyze it a little further after we talk about this math over here on Coin Market Cap. Guys, drop a comment there, 10-4 Roger that. Let me know if you read me loud and clear. Touch the buttons and follow me on dlive.tv/champagne crypto for extra champagne. We got 252 billion on the market caps worldwide. Your Bitcoin dominance is increasing since yesterday. Now it's 64.9, almost 65%. Some people are dumping these altcoins, is my understanding. You got 89.81 on CoinMarketCap, about 88 there on Coinbase. Ether at 224, Ripple at 23. Bitcoin Cash taking a large hit today, down 12% in the past 24 at 312. SV is taking even a larger hit at 225. Litecoin taking a major hit as well, $61. EOS at 360. Some of your favorite altcoins are getting slammed out there, down above 10% in one day. EOS at 360, Binance 1862, Tezos 262, Cardano getting smashed there at 4 cents. Monero doing better than some of these others. Chainlink holding the ground pretty well, now at number 13, getting closer to that top 10. Stellar at 5, Tron at 1. And you guys can check out the rest of the math over there. You should now have some extra BAT tokens. Thanks a lot, Irish. I'm assuming that you sent me some bats. Thank you so much. And if you guys have sent me bats, please let me know so I can give you a shout out and thank you. Drop you a bomb here. Drop some coins. Thank you so much, Irish, if you send over some bat. The only thing is when I receive bats, I don't know who they come from. They just show up there in my wallet. And I've said this time and time again, if you're a dev over there or you have anything to do with the bats and, this tip thing, just make it so that we can see who's sending us the bat with a little note or something so I can thank people. Sketchy Pump even more confirmed, says Ty, yeah, you know how they do it. They swing it up, they swing it down. We may be reaching closer to the bottom before they swing it up, perhaps, maybe. We're going to talk about some chartage, some math, and some opinions here. Bitcoin may be days away from a big move. Okay, after we've seen some downward pressure, it goes up, it goes down, guys. Listen, 88 is still higher than what we started the year off at 7. So I don't want any complainers out here. Yes, it's bearish for the short term, but the techs and the mid and long term techs are still looking quite healthy. Okay, they're still looking quite healthy. And with this happening, in the mist, in the horizon, coming soon to a coin market cap near you, there's got to be some hype. There's got to be some pumpage. Now, I don't expect it to go to 20,000 or anything like that, but I'm pretty confident, in my opinion, again, my opinion, that we're going to go back over 10, maybe even 11. I'll be happy if we touch 12 as the top price before, we start seeing a sell-off. What's interesting to me is going to be what's going to happen after the halvening. Where are we going to maintain at? Where are we going to find the new support? After the hype dies down, where are we going to sit at? And hopefully we'll conquer 10,000 and stay there. But I'm not entirely convinced yet. I'm going to be honest. We got to get through this event before we could see where things are going to settle. Maybe, the altcoins will pump after. I don't know. I really don't know. Right now, all eyes are, in the next couple months to see what happens with this halvening. But I would expect not as much to happen as many are expecting. Okay, let's check out this article that I came across. And I like this guy's articles. I know this guy's not a Fiverr guy. Hefe Can. Sometimes I disagree with him, but other times I agree. So, I'll continue to share the articles that I find thought-provoking. Again, let me link this in the population of the chat box. This is at a cryptodaily.co.uk. And you guys could follow along with this article. Bitcoin is days away from the next big move, says Hefe Khan, or Can, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that, at a cryptodaily.co.uk. Bitcoin's days away from the next big move. The price has declined down to an important support. So far, it's trading slightly below, but the bulls can still rescue the price. The 4-hour chart shows a potential ascending channel that the price could now be trading in. It remains to be seen if this is indeed going to be the path that the market takes in the near future. But for now, it is clear that the bulls are losing control. So a decline down to the bottom of the ascending channel does seem quite probable. Okay, it is important to note that the recent break below the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame is a major bearish development. And as long as the price remains below it, we remain bearish. The market lacks momentum to rally. They are running out of options. Boom, boom, boom. We have yet to see the index decline further. The most probable scenario is a decline down to the 200-day moving average in the weeks ahead. The coronavirus situation has certainly got the markets concerned, but that's not the only factor. And I agree. I agree. And we've seen the legacy markets gaining more weight again today. Listen to this. There's some analysts that are saying that Wall Street is using coronavirus as an alibi to take profits, and that is why the market is going down. That is true to an extent, says the article, but there's no denying Wall Street is really concerned, and it is not just about coronavirus. Bernie Sanders' recent win in Nevada has the establishment very concerned, not only because he won the manner in which he's going, not only because he won, but the manner in which he won, gaining the support of Latino and African-American communities, says the article. So let's get to the meat and potatoes here. The daily chart for the S&P 500 shows that if we disregard all the news and other events for technical reasons alone, it made a lot of sense for the index to decline when it did. It had just run into a key resistance at the 1.618 fib level. If it fails to hold this level, we'll be looking at a decline down to the 200-day moving average, temporary before the next big move. So I think we need to touch the bottom here, and that bottom may be close to about 88 before we spring back up. We got, these people, they got to take us down. They got to take us, up. And again, I believe the market makers are what's moving the markets here. I mean, this is not just retail guys. Boom and kaboom. Post-halving pump will be even higher when it eventually arrives. Hopefully, I'm not betting on it, or I'm not expecting it now, and I haven't even really thought about it. And we'll get there. I think that's what's most important, is to get through this hurdle, this halving hurdle. But I'll definitely still be holding baggage. It's all about money, corporations going to war and throwing the millionaires under the bus. You know the deal. Yeah, it's guys, it's the bad guys against the bad guys. And I think that, so a lot of people got to realize this. Some people try to think like, oh, when they think of like things like Corona or any major event on the mainstream media, a lot of people try to find where the good and where the bad is. But what you don't realize is that a lot of what you're seeing, and the majority of what you're seeing, is the bad guys against the bad guys. Okay, it's not just one group of bad guys. It's not just one, top of the pyramid all by himself. It's like even within that deep state and within the all-seeing eye, these guys are scumbags. So they'll backstab their own brothers and sisters. So there's fights within the bad guys. Okay, and the best thing you could do is just disconnect. Don't deal with it. Laugh at it. And worry about your bags, worry about your health, worry about your clean water, worry about your friends, your family, and the rest of the animals on your farm. Yeah, it's the bad guys against the bad guys. And trying to find the good guys sometimes is, they set up the binary. So you think that Q's the good guy, or you think that Donnie's the good guy. And guys, in my opinion, they're all bad guys. They're just, some may be better than others, but they're all bad guys. These guys are all bad guys. It's all about money. You said it there, Tetsuo. Crypto Chronic says, what's up, champ? I see you out there, Crypto Chronic. Kaboom to you guys. So yeah, check out that article there by Hefe. The next big move may be coming soon. I think they're taking it down, and there's another pump. Listen, guys, I don't think that we're gonna approach this halving and be at a $7,000 or $8,000 price. I think that the bottom price that we may approach this halving at is above 9,000, I would say. In my opinion, I got to say, in my opinion, I don't have any direct information. I can't see the future. And indeed, I may be wrong. Like so many other people talking about crypto, like the majority are wrong. Okay. People charting and people think that they know. Guys, I wouldn't pay attention to anybody. I pay attention, but with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, you got to make your own decisions and realize that nobody knows what they're talking about. And in fact, some of these crypto influencers that may be in the game since day one, you don't know if they're compromised either. I mean, they don't talk about Bitcoin fungibility. They're out here talking about Bitcoin saving the world, but they don't talk about Bitcoin surveillance. So, I mean, I question a lot of these characters as well. I used to sip on the Bitcoin Gatorade, the Bitcoin potion, and thinking that I was going to save everybody until I realized that the only savior out there is Jesus Christ. Kaboom! Shout out to my maniacs out there. Southside players here. Crypto Chronic, Tetsuo, Passive Crypto, Thai City, Irish, Truce, and the rest of the boomers out there. Irish says, sorry for the confusion. I clicked the bat link to get you some back. If that's how it works, I don't know any, but I may have to get some, though. Has lots of potential. Yeah, I mean, you can get some bats without buying them just by downloading the Brave browser and clicking on the ads. That's how I do it. I don't buy any bats. I just earn them. And you can too. Real simple. You just download it, install it, and the ads will come up. There's a setting that you could tell the browser how many ads to serve you per hour. I think you could do up to 5, if I'm not mistaken. And just click on the ads. You're not going to earn a lot. It's not like you're going to go home with hundreds of dollars in crypto, but you get a couple bucks here and there. I have. And, if you have as well, drop it there in the population of the chat box. Let me know. Everybody's a government agent. I don't know. I don't know if everybody is, but listen, guys, if you're trying to, be within that power structure, within that wealth, within that community, guys, these guys, it's the bad guys against the bad guys. Once you try to take those tickets, when you try to participate in that, you get swallowed up by that. So, the best thing you could do is just laugh at it and just wave and keep going. You got to be aware of what's going on, but you don't need to participate, and you don't even need to rebel or revolt or anything like that, guys. There's a lot of people rebelling and revolting. They want to be in power. That's the thing with some of these lefties too. It's like they're mad at the system and they want to take over. So they themselves want power too. Really what you should be doing is worrying about your own self and your own baggage out there before you try to change the whole world. A lot of these people, they want to change the world. These activists, you go to their house and it's a mess. It's like this guy Peterson says. He says, clean your own room. I hope he would have, I wish he would have taken his own advice, because apparently he didn't clean his own room. He ended up in Russia in a rehab. You see, a lot of people are preaching this, that, and the third, but they don't even clean up their own rooms, guys. So, it's obviously it's a metaphor, but sometimes it's even literal. You probably go to some of these guys' houses, it's a mess. Cleaning them up, guys. What is it? Cleanliness is close to godliness. I don't want you sloppiness out there, guys. There's so much sloppiness out there. Stop being sloppy. Amen to Crypto Chronic. Southside Player says, trust none of them. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys. Why even worry about these agents or not? Just I don't trust them. I don't even need them. It's like whatever. I get what you're saying. It's not even about distrust. It's just not about engaging. It's like, it's whatever, But you got to call it for what it is. And a lot of these, these crypto influencers that's been here since day one, I don't know. What's up with the fungibility, guys? This is something that should have been clear. I mean, everybody's like, oh, unconfiscatable and anonymous. Like, come on, guys. Get out of here. Unconfiscatable and anonymous. Whatever. The price is going up, and it's obvious that the bits is being treated more than a stock than an actual currency, guys. This is just another tech, and it's just another industry that's opened up, and it's here to stay. Don't just because it may not be what you think or what I think, it's here to stay. It's definitely here to stay. So when they say the bits is the future, it's not only the future, but it seems to be the present. The likes of Monero down harder, 2x BTC drops. Fungibility is an ugly word and won't gain traction. Marketing is the thing. You're right. Yeah. I mean, fungibility is an ugly word that people don't want to, and that's the thing. That's why I'm questioning a lot of these people in the space, because, they want to act like they're here to save everybody with Bitcoin, but they don't mention fungibility. And that to me is the Achilles heel of the bits. So, whatever Satoshi said or your favorite crypto influencer, forget about that, guys. Fungibility all day long. If you don't understand what that is, do the research, do the knowledge. All the coins are marked. It's like marked bills, guys. and unconfiscatable it may be true, but easily blacklisted is also true as well. Just call it for what it is. And, the only true coin on the cap there on the top 20 is Monero. Is this the last big dump? I think we'll see a lot more big swings like this till May, says Lucian. I think so. I think this could be I don't know if it's the last big dump, but I think this is another dump before we see another move back up to maybe 10, 10.3, or above 10,000 where we were just a few weeks ago or like a week ago or whatever. Again, it's my opinion. I may be wrong. They may take us a little further, but, we've gone down for a few days. And they may take this back up. This halving hype still exists, and I think it's going to impact the price positively in some way. How far will it drive it? Not as far as people expected it, last year or even a few months ago, but definitely it's got to do something. I don't think that it's going to negatively impact the price. We're getting gunned down tonight. Yeah, maybe tonight, and today. But again, we started the year at 7K. We're at 88. And if we would have never gone to 10,000 and we'd just be stuck here at 88, everybody would be screaming bull. So, crypto's super traceable though, right? Yeah, it's all traceable, Irish. It's all there, Now, it's all traceable. The account doesn't necessarily have your name on it, but once you've dealt with a KYC agency, they're going to save that information basically forever. I mean, I would assume, right? The Chainalysis. Can you talk about XX Network, Elixir, and Praxis, founded by the father of digital cash, eCash, says Inventaramus. No, I can't, because I've never heard of it. And, I got nothing to say about it. Shout out to Irish, Carlo, and the rest of the boomers out there. Guys, follow me on DLive.tv right now. We can't be just depending on YouTube all day long. We can't do that, okay? We need to boom over there on DLive. Okay, so make sure you follow me out there, guys. Make sure you follow me, and I got a nice replay there for the things that make you go, broadcast, where I cover topics that may lead you down the rabbit holes of things that make you go, We got the occultism, the law of the land versus the law of the sea video up there, and I recommend you to check it out. How's the portfolio looking? We'll check it out. And Ventamrama says it is the real deal. Okay, I'll check it out. Never heard of it, and you're just the first time you come into the box and you're presenting something. So you right now, Inventamus, whether you're being honest or not, you're coming across as a shill because you've never been here, and the first thing you want to do is start pushing a coin that no one's ever heard of. Nobody's heard of it, okay? Not me. I'm here every single day. And I'm sure that the majority of the people here in the box haven't heard it. May be legit and maybe not. Your intent may be good and maybe a show. I don't know. But from my perspective, I've never seen you before, and you're showing up talking about coins I've never heard of. You look like a shill. Or you're coming across as one. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Message retracted. Okay. Let's move the juice over to DLive 6 XPO. Yeah, you're right. Actually, thank you so much for reminding me, XPO. I'm going to move the juice over there to DLive. I'm not going to do the whole entire stream over here on DLive. If you want to continue to participate and comment and question and all that, I invite you to go to DLive. I just discovered it. You must research. I don't have to do anything. I must research. How about you must go to DLive now and follow me and throw me some lemons? How about that? You must do that. People telling me what I must or must not do. You're not paying attention. Neither are you. I'm about to snipe this guy out the box. I've never seen him before. Telling me what I should or should do. Aventus, you got strike 2.5. Okay? You came into the wrong chat box, buddy. This ain't your average live stream. This is your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Please. Trust the plan. Bitcoin's opening the path to Cryptom, allowed by power because it's all traceable. Crypto 2.0 will start after mass adoption, and the big whack to the establishment will be private coins noob to this channel. It sounds romantic. When was now, but I don't think that privacy coins are going to take over. Although, one of my faves is Monero, and I think it serves a demand, but I don't think that, it's going to take over the world, and they're not going to let it fly. Carlo, LOL. Inventus says he will do that. Okay, there you go. Main Event says you must kaboom the like button. Irish is throwing me lemons. Yeah, guys, go ahead and follow me on DLive. I don't want to give YouTube all the juice. Okay, they're banning people and they're not treating the community correct. So we're going to move the stream over to DLive right now and continue talking about the moves for Bitcoin and all the other stuff you want to talk about. I invite you guys to go to dlive.tv/champagne crypto, and you could watch the live stream without even joining. But if you want to participate in the chat box and be eligible to receive the lemons that we redistribute, whether they're worth anything or not, it's fun. So go ahead and sign up. It is free. I'll be there right now. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. I'll be on dlive.tv to finish this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in.